latest stop on the road to wrestle historic Madison Square Garden. Here tonight, he was slammed through the announce table by Rhodes. The irresistible forces, Nia Jax, ruler Oba Femi, who will challenge on Monday Night Raw. Is Madison Square Garden in New York City. Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix. Cody! Tonight, and Corey, 2 weeks from Saturday.
Will put his most prized possession on the line. Randy Orton, who is in search of a fifth.
That has become increasingly personal.
So, the WWE Championship, a place garden, New York City. What
a surprise in the garden.
To WrestleMania, Stephanie
WWE Hall of Fame, WrestleMania.
Surprised. I mean, the last time I checked, my name, my grandfather built Madison.
McMahon!
I want to talk about Randy Orton. Only you talked about where you used to, and Andre the Giant would walk by and squeeze my multi-generational talent in this business. We have those to take the golden path. And you actually believe that you can bring out ring, and for the most part, you can. Randy Orton. And Cody, you don't have to be diabolical, be able to think like Randy. Rhodes could roll with the best of them. He could get your father. Rhodes can't beat this. You have no idea who you're dealing with.
The last thing that I would ever want is, I know everything.
Youngest world champion in company history. I know you're included. I know he was doing stuff so violent. Stuff was to you. I know there's a whole swath of the WWE universe of going, it wasn't when I won the WWE Championship. It's when I breathing while he drooled all over himself. I am first WrestleMania main event. You want to bring up father? Not yours either.
You don't have anybody giving you any God is capable of. He doesn't need a babysitter. But Cody, you have to understand that he loves what they're telling them well. So unless you can learn that title and wrestle undisputed WWE.
Stephanie McMahon.
Stephanie McMahon tonight. And
I completely agree with you. It may not have been what the American source. What a moment on the road to WrestleMania. He's talking about Speed or Danhausen?
both.
Street Fight! Titles. Introducing champions. They all
Live on Netflix. WWE World is returning to Las Vegas.
Hey, where's this need to go?
In WrestleMania history in a stacked Supercom. And yes, the voice you hear in the background is our night. LA, welcome. And what brings you out here?
What brings me out here? LA Night business.
Yeah. And also here, Corey, he's really been freaking out over this.
I show speed lucky he's able to make it here to the Garden to begin with.
Introducing the challengers, the team of Vision.
Oh, folks, this is the second touch.
Logan Paul would interfere, sending Jey Uso crowded to load up his fist with the brass knuckles to main event Jey Uso. And unfortunately, of the pressure of the Vision.
In the back, they basically said thanks, but no thanks.
They wanted me to stay out of this bloodline business because it looks like they're a little hot about that. That's okay. But what it comes down to is
3 years for the World Tag Team titles to WrestleMania. Heyman has told them in the past, you win gold, you gain power.
On power, it would certainly shift things in their favor.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot going on. He's dealing with Brock, and he's got that Seth shoulder tackle by Theory, and then your rivalry with him, LA.
Well, sure. I mean, if you look in this ring right now, he's the one guy who actually fell up the stairs to success. So
From Logan Paul a couple years ago at SummerSlam. Tag team titles.
We'll be back, everybody.
Yeah, this is the New York City street fight for the World Tag Team title. That kendo stick. Meanwhile, the Usos, the tag champ.
And we're here again. You're talking about the Vision. You're talking about everything that And again, the Usos, I got all the respect in the world for them.
Massive matchup with WrestleMania 2 weeks from Saturday.
Tonight would do wonders for the confidence of the Vision.
And are we going to find you out in Vegas, Cole?
All of them.
Just check.
In that trash can, doesn't he?
Oh no, things about to
get all on Austin Theory.
Turning Monday Night Raw into it.
All right. Turn out the lights.
It is electric in here behind the Usos.
This doesn't look good for Austin Theory.
And be closing in on retaining the World Tag titles.
Theory might have lost a tooth or two. Here in Manhattan, Jimmy and Jey.
What are we doing right now?
Look at Jimmy and Jey capitalize.
Get the pin.
Feet and
Well, that right there. What's he doing?
that's Knuckles.
Where's LA Knight going?
Well, he's going to make sure. Well, he may get more than that. Being dragged in.
Face first into the post.
And with the Knuckles, he's trying to get rid of the other.
Plus your speed by getting the hell out of Dodge. LA Knight, because Knight's the one who's unconscious right now.
And out.
Brass on titanium.
Stereo super kick by the Usos. So Jey Uso beat Austin Theory, and Jey gonna go up.
Absolutely smoked by Logan. Theory.
Here are your winners. It's Logan Paul and Austin.
Who didn't want to get involved in this at all. He was a victim.
This is catastrophic for Jimmy and Jey. Much to handle. Logan desperately would rip ice, reacting to being surprised by Knight would turn.
Just a reaction. And then Logan Paul with Theory would just collapse into a cover.
Really thrilled, but
They're going to try to kill him otherwise, bro.
Very mad LA Knight and Usos. Hey, listen.
But I'll be very careful out there, man.
can't do anything without his cousins.
At the end of the day, you're old.
Respect me and call me old. I'm old. Nobody in that family can be.
You think I hit your head a little bit too
Dress for it, but I'm a fighting champion.
every time you get emotional, brother, you don't think. Respectfully as I can. Get your brother the help.
Oh, Ted.
Wait till Joe, make it.
Spare!
Who's the real tribal chief? Now I'm gonna bury you.
I'm not the one that needs help.
November 20th, back in 2011 at Survivorship, which would kick off that legendary
Showcase of the Immortals in Las Vegas. The temperature in Madison Square Garden. Both Roman Reigns.
Liv Morgan.
Stephanie McMahon for the World Championship at Anywhere. We're at Penn Station, just above Penn Station. Are out.
They always are when we come to the world. Staple for the Comedy Central hosts. It's a familiar face to everybody in NYC and Hamilton and a mega WWE fan. Nate
Of WWE superstars, including 22, the title she's hoping to capture again at WrestleMania.
We know La Primera is ready for 2026 Royal Rumble, the Judgment Day.
New York City. I'm a winner of all time. And that's about a beach. Daddy Dom? You know, do you? No. That's what you get. So what are you scared of, Stephanie? Face to face? Because this is where I come from. You know, the better of me. But es basura, puta. But you come get me, show me how.
World champ, La Primera. Stephanie,
Look at the fire in the champ's eyes, but Liv Morgan.
hey, Stephanie and Liv hammering away at each other. This may not work out as well as Liv thought. Morgan. And now Stephanie with a steel chair, and she's going to... Roxanne Perez is back. Now Morgan and Roxanne double teaming out with injury for a number of months, but onto the chair. Roxanne Perez returns.
Because Liv Morgan's got backup, losing her championship.
18 nights from the start of the two-night event, the great division's Oracle, Paul Heyman.
Jail. You are going to prison.
Paul Heyman would cross about 40 of his former Oracle.
Look. Congratulations, but I didn't mean.
It doesn't matter, bro, because now you have enemy speed. You have real. You're cooked, brother, but that's why
you don't understand. I can't.
Yeah.
You're in good hands. Him out to dinner with you.
Yeah.
Please go celebrate.
Yeah, we got it.
Get him.
How you feel about ribeye?
You're going to be fine.
That's office.
Oh. What? Why? Did you send me an email and ask me out? Well, if there's something very wrong with me, maybe you could type out. Email, he said.